Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Strike one.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Garrett Hansen in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a bunt towards third. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch is outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Brendan Donovan in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss.
I'll be back on that turn in 2 tomorrow.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, our starting pitcher in this one, Eric Fetty.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes this stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That hits the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He legs it out. Here comes Austin Riley. Runner on the move. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. No chance at the double play, but the runner in motion. And here is Alan Trammell. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Here's Joe Adele. Back to the mound. It hit him. In there safely.
A couple of singles back-to-back. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
At the plate, Todd Helton. 2 on, 2 outs. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Heads up base running right there.
Two outs. Just a slow ground ball this time, and it's just foul. That was close. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The throw in, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-2. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0-1.
0-1.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. That's the first sweeper we've seen today. Second inning set to go. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
It's never fun going back to the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And now Victor Scott. And there's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this one.
Back foot slider ties him off, struck him out. Wynn swings through it for strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one out to right, low, ranging after it. Makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Salvador Perez. That's off the mark. Ball one. Perez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground, and that one handled. Slings it across. One up, one down. Matthew Lugo getting ready to hit. On the ground to short. Win. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And ball one. Broken back ground ball to second. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. New inning getting started. Here's Garrett Hampson. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And it's fouled off. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Contreras now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Low, hustling after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. St. Louis goes down as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now, Josh Lowe. There's a swing and a drive. Scott going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a...
Oh, and a great stop. There's one. Double play. What a... And we're back. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
You know, these cards just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
One up, one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swinging a foul out of play. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Ground ball up the middle, Grich. Throw to first in time. Next is the designated hitter, Yohel Pozo. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Charge! 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. He drove in two with a single his first time up. And he grounds one to the right side. And there's two away. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Nootbaar towards the line, looking up. We go to the top of the fifth. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Scott, 24 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2022. Could be extra bases. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that one hit to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Herrera in the box again. Takes the strike. On the ground, right side, Grich. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Matthew Lugo. Fetty back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Zips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Bobby Grich, the next to hit, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here comes the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Hampson on to first. And that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Contreras now. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Kept him.
Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. He'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Lugo in position. He makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. Austin Riley at the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Yeah, we have a
1 out, bases empty. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And we're all square. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Joe Adell. This to third. Oh, and it hits the base.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, number 35. So digging in, Todd Helton. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. 2 on, 1 out. Arenado digs in now, 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. This one in the air center field. Scott should have this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and it's 6-4.
Well, that's the third run of the inning. This team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now the left fielder, Matthew Lugo. He's grounded out a couple of times. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now here is Bobby Grich. 0 for 3 in this one. Smash to the left side. They get the force. That ends the... And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Yohel Pozo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Scott batting with 1 down. Takes the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Oh, I think key. I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Win. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
0-1.
Those always feel great.
Swings through that.
0-2.
He went.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. The tying run at the plate. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Lowe. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And they add a run. It's 7-4. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 3. Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball 1. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Trammell now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second. No outs. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. And he swings and misses and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Now here is Todd Helton. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that ball is gone. He hammers one out to center. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to their lead. It's 10-4. Now here is Nolan Arenado. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field, Nootbaar. Just missed it.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off.
We'll make Michael Waka go one more inning.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
0-2.
Center field. Nootbaar on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, saying in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And it's fouled away. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Helton takes it to the bag, and we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Matthew Lugo. Leahy back to work. And a foul ball. Cut on and missed, struck him out, and one gone. So up next, Bobby Grich. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
510.
Whoa! A gigantic blast. It's 11-4.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at first, now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And now to aboard to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Alan Trammell will hit next. He's already on.
0-1.
High in the air, out to right. Nootbaar. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's an 8-run lead. Joe Adell getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Scott under this one. Squeezes it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. He swings and fouls one off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Base hit.
All over that one right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. Scott stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Cards down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it. 12-4.
Yeah. Before I switch over the road to the show, we might do a little mini pack opening. Oh, we finished. Oh, 15. Seems... No, I'm going more. So we're going to have 18 single packs, 19 single packs, 3 ball is a gold, and 3 headliners. Okay, so the feature card is DJ DYNASTY. We didn't get him. Feature card is Cliff Lee. Didn't get him. David Robertson. Not going for nothing. I think we got him. Oh no, shortstop. Jeremy Pena. Ah, we already have him. So 3 bones. 3 bones. So 22 packs. Oh my god, we got a diamond and it's not. Oh, we already have him. I'll be right back. I'm switching over to Road to the Show. Let's see what we're doing on the Prime program. Almost done with it. We're only going to do pitching.
Michael Jordan getting set for this one. His team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Michael Jordan. We're well into the season. With the success he's having on the hill, his odds of advancing look quite good. Here's the center fielder, Nick Morabito.
The center fielder, Nick Morabito.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Oh and 2, and the delivery. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Gathers, throws to first, in time, one away on the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Matt Rudick. That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball there. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. One out and the base is empty. Hard ground ball, base hit. So one on now with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jared Young. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Gets him looking. 2 away now. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jackson Reeds. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. That one fouled off. Swings through it. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. And here's the 0-2. Struck out swinging. Back-to-back Ks. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0.
We're not playing bowling. It's not a frame.
Runner at first. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Michael Jordan. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Hard liner to first, snag for the out. Dives for the bag, out. Double play. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Luke Ritter. Late on that fastball. Got the swinging strike that time with the high velo, but that's a dangerous way to live. Best to steer clear of that again. Fights it off, we'll see another. Righty comes to the plate. Struck the batter out without a swing. And quickly one away in the second inning. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, number 23. 3 hits in the loss last night. No score here in the second inning. That one is foul. We'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, William Lugo. Two outs and nobody aboard. Pop up on the right side of the infield. Settles under it. And that'll wrap this inning up. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We're at the end. All set for the bottom of the third, and now Wyatt Young. Fly ball to left, down the line, and there's one down. Coming up to the dish for Binghamton, Hayden Sanger. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Sanger stands at 6 foot even, 27 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got the batter swinging. Swing went right over top of the curveball. Back to the top of the order here. Nick Morabito digs in now. 0 for 1. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone.
Yeah, but they're not. Our team's not scoring.
Grounds this one up the middle. Hill. Play made. That ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. 1 out and the base is empty. Michael Jordan digs in now, currently the #1 prospect in the Rockies system. There's a lot of anticipation for his future in Colorado. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field.
452.
That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Rudick stands in now and watches strike one. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. 0-2, rocks and fires. On the ground to the right side, Hill. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young. Went down on strikes the first time through. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Home team down by one. On the ground to first, Guerrero takes it to the bag alone. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Jackson Reeds, the next to hit. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Fouled off, he was late. To the right side, handles the chance. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Not much going on for the offense that time. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things Weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. Bottom of the fifth here in Binghamton. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. On the ground to third. Over to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. Stepping to the plate for Binghamton, number 23. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Gets a piece, stays alive. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Chopper, right side, Hill. And now 2 away. Next up for the Rumble Ponies, William Lugo. First time up was a pop-out. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. That one to first. Guerrero will do it alone. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Continues to roll on the mound. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Jordan. He belted a solo homer back in the 4th inning, which has proved to be a fairly critical moment in this game. That one pulled foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. It's getting to be that stage of the season where the realities of the road can really take a toll. These young players spend long stretches away from home fight. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. 1 run comes across. Now the throw comes in, runner holds at third. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Really turned on that pitch, and it's easy to send it foul when you do that. Nice job to stay back just long enough to keep it fair. And pops it up. Hill. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Hayden Sanger. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Fouled off left side. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Batting order turns over. Nick Morabito getting ready to hit. Morabito measures 5'10", 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2022. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. 2 away. Man on at first. Now, Matt Rudick, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Jared Young. Still good life on that pitch late in this game.
So it's probably going to be our last inning.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the catcher, Jackson Reeds. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. It's been a strong game on the mound for him, and one reason for that is how he's changing speeds and keeping these hitters off balance. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets it by him for the strikeout. Digging in at the plate for the Rumble Ponies, Luke Ritter. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 2 down and nobody aboard. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Throw to first in time. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, Michael Jordan. Could be extra bases on this one. Around first, hustling for 2. The throw in safely with a double, 2nd of the day. Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. A new arm into the game, the righty, Juan Mejia. Will try to keep this big lead right where it is. And now the DH, Michael Jordan. He's already homered in this ballgame. That one is absolutely pummeled. Home run. A 2-run shot, his 2nd of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round.
9 strikeouts, not bad. Okay, let's simulate till my next start, which will be on... What? Hey, we're having an all-star game. Okay. 13-1. Oh well, I don't know when I lost, but.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the American League Futures taking on the future stars of the National League. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Okay, all set to go. And now the DH, Travis Bazzana. Fastball in for a strike. And this one is off and around. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Roman Anthony, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Runner at first with 2 away. Xavier Isaac will hit next. Isaac turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on
a swing and a miss, that retires the side. And that'll do. Back here in Atlanta, here's the left fielder, Spencer Jones. Out to short. Not in time. Have an infield knock to start the inning.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And that just misses. Here's a high chopper. The throw to first. 1 out in second. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Jones leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. That's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Bubba Chandler.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with.
Michael Jordan on the mound today, having an outstanding season so far. Can he continue his stellar play? It's the Somerset Patriots. Ready to go. Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Roderick Arias. On the ground to the right side. And steps on the bag for the out. Josh Tiedemann will hit next. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Popped up. Hill. And there are 2 outs. off to a very efficient start. 4 pitches, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, T.J. Rumfield. Hinchman. And that is out number 3. Patriots at the plate here in the second inning.
0-1's the count.
Swing lifted to left field. It's carrying. Out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Grant Richardson. This pitch popped up. Settles under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 2 away now. Tyler Hardman now at the plate. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of, and that's that. No runs. Bases empty, 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Jordan. This one ripped but foul to the right. Second inning, no score thus far. Line drive knocks it down. And the throw takes too long to develop, and the batter reaches safely. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. And here's the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Chase Avina getting ready to hit. Looking for better results than last night. An 0-for-4 line in the loss. And foul ball. Strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. In the air to left center. Montgomery ranging to the right. Makes the catch for the out. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Kiko Romero. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Out number 2. We head back to the top of the lineup. At the plate, Roderick Arias. 0-for-1 so far. Arias batting leadoff today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Makes the catch, inning over. Just 1 hit. NARS is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Welcome back to Hartford, top of the 4th inning. Late swing, fouled it off. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. T.J. Rumfield, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck out looking. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Familia. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. On the ground to the left. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. Runner at first. And now the DH, Michael Jordan. Reached on an infield single the first time. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. He was all over that one. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Richardson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball, right side, Hill. And there's one down. And the next batter, Tyler Hardman. Grounded out to short the first time up. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1 offering. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Swings through it for the K. First two batters retired in the top of the fifth. And now it's going to be Jesus Rodriguez. Already a solo homer in this one. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. We're set for the top of the sixth inning. And now the center fielder, Jace Avina. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's a good job of changing speeds. Start with the fastball, then pull the string on the changeup. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. Romero goes 5'11", 24 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck the batter out without a swing. 2 outs opening up the top of the sixth inning. Back to the top of the order here. Roderick Arias digs in now. This one popped up. Hill.
And I think we completed the boss challenge.
And that'll do it. So they go quietly here. Heart of the order. One down. Next up, the designated hitter, Michael Jordan. That gets by. Top of the seventh here. Now the third baseman, Josh Tiedemann. Ground ball to the right side. That's the first out. TJ Rumfield now at the plate. Late on that fastball. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Next up for the Patriots, Christopher Familia. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Bash down the right side, but foul. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Bounce to the right. And plenty of time to first. And 1, 2, 3. On to the next inning, and here at the plate, Grant Richardson.
Hey! That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This pitch popped up. Bernabel. And there's 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Tyler Hardman. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty far back. Got it, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Jesus Rodriguez. He's already homered in this ballgame.
They might let us call a complete game.
Little chopper rolls foul. Grounder to short. Carreras. Throws the first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Offense held it. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Michael Jordan. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Leaves the yard to right. A 3-run home run. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. We go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Chase Avina. And that one hammered. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. Romero, batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a strike. The Patriots, with plenty of ground to make up, here in the top of the ninth. Got him. Only one out remaining. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Roderick Arias.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now, Josh Tiedemann. They're down to their final strike of the game. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0. Pops this one up. Carreras. And that's the ball game. Jordan was sensational at the plate in this ball game and did well on the mound too.
Okay, let's see when our next start is, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Okay, so the 25th. What? Oh, fuck it. Let's play one more. Not pitching, but...
Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella? Top half of the second from Manchester. Dumps one into left. Runner on base to start the inning. Safe at second with a leadoff double. No question, he came up ready to hit. Great swing. Everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. That's a base hit. Run scores.